Hi, it's me, Steph, from yourfertileself.com. I'm here to talk to you today about things that you can do to improve your overall health as well as your fertility. So I'm often asked all the time for my suggestions on how you can become healthier. The truth of the matter is, health is a lifelong process. It takes, focus, it takes commitment, it takes, taking action every day consistently. So health isn't, there's no like magic wand, formula, potion you can drink that like, bam, all of a sudden you're healthy. However, having said that, there are some things that you can do, some really easy, like low-hanging fruit, as it were, things that you can start doing that can help you see some benefit immediately to your health. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. I'm going to give you 5 key tips for things that you can do to start improving your health right away. So let's get started. Tip number 1, eat more vegetables. You've heard it before. You are what you eat. Garbage in, garbage out. If you eat crap, you're gonna feel like crap and you're not gonna be healthy. If you eat good, quality, healthy, natural, primarily plant-based food, you are going to be healthier on the inside. And you're also gonna see it on the outside through like healthy skin and healthy hair and just kind of a nice like glow. And you're gonna feel really good too. So eating vegetables is definitely a great thing, a great habit to get into. Green is good. That's a good mantra to remember when deciding what to eat. Green is good. So green leafy vegetables are among the best foods that you can be eating for your health and fertility. Things like broccoli, kale, spinach, collard greens, Brussels sprouts, asparagus. These are all amazing foods that can really help you supercharge your fertility. They're full of all kinds of vitamins that you need for conceiving, for preconception health, as well as for pregnancy when you do get pregnant and are expecting your baby. Full of B complex vitamins, folate, vitamin C, calcium, vitamin A. These are all amazing things that you can find in the leafy green vegetables and other vegetables. So there's all kinds of ways that you can eat these foods so that they taste good. You can certainly go on the Google and find all kinds of recipes, like roasted Brussels sprouts are one of my very favorite snacks. I love them. You could also make like chips out of kale and they taste delicious. So there's lots of things that you can do to like kind of dress up your veggies so that, it doesn't feel like such a chore to eat them. And if you don't find anything on Google, I can certainly give you suggestions as well. So you can always hit me up for suggestions. So tip number 1, eat more vegetables. Tip number 2, drink more water. Can't say it enough. Drink more water. Drinking water is like drinking life itself. Water is amazing. Water is like one of the first go-tos that we have for any kind of health concerns. So if you want to lose more weight, doctors tell you to drink more water. If you want to improve the quality of your skin, drink more water. If you want to like flush out your insides and clean out your digestive system, drink more water. Water is an amazing life force that can really help us be at our best. I mean, there's a reason why our planet is primarily made of water and why we humans are primarily made of water. Water is life itself. Aim for half your body weight in ounces of water every day. And certainly for fertility, water is something that can really have immense benefit for us as well. It helps keep our uterus cleaned and fleshed out, so it can be an amazing environment to house our future baby. Water can also help with the quality and quantity of our cervical fluid, which is so important when we're trying to conceive, especially when we're trying to conceive naturally. So water, 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 water everywhere. Drink more water, tip number 2. Tip number 3, ditch the caffeine. Okay, I'm not a coffee drinker. I never have been. I'm not a soda drinker either. I used to be. So I know that this is really easy for me to say, but you gotta ditch the caffeine. Caffeine has been linked to difficulties in conceiving. Caffeine has been linked to hypothyroidism, which means our thyroid doesn't produce enough thyroid hormone if we have too much caffeine, which can really, I mean, it's all about the hormones in the conception game. So that can really mess up like our hormone production, our hormone balance, the dance of hormones that is so critical during our monthly cycle. So having excessive caffeine can really interfere with all of that. It can also interfere with our body's natural ability to absorb the vitamins and minerals that are so important for our health. So it's really important to minimize our intake of caffeine. I know it's hard to do. I've written a blog about suggestions on ways that you can do that and things that you can have when you're craving caffeine, you know, other things that you can have instead. If the idea of, you know, quitting caffeine is cold turkey is really daunting to you, you could also kind of wean yourself off the caffeine. But it's very, very important to, you know, minimize, if not completely eliminate altogether, your intake of caffeine for your health as well as for your fertility journey. So number 3, no more caffeine. Just kick it to the curb. Tip number 4, move your body. Okay, so move your body. And it's fun to move your body. So, you know, if you're not really into exercising, have no fear. It doesn't have to be like go out and train for a marathon or go out and like climb Mount Everest. Just move your body in some way, and even the smallest, seemingly most insignificant forms of movement can have a really tremendous impact. We need to keep our bodies moving. Our bodies are meant to be moved. We are not meant to sit on the couch and be couch potatoes. We are meant to move our bodies. Moving our bodies is so critical for circulation, for blood flow to the uterus. That's a big deal for our fertility journey. We want to keep blood flow to our uterus, to keep our uterus, you know, healthy and strong. You know, so moving our bodies is really important for that. It helps keep our muscles toned. It helps keep our heart working. You know, our heart is a muscle, and if we don't exercise it, it will kind of start to not function as optimally, just like any of our other muscles. And it's really important to keep our heart healthy. And moving our body is a really key way to do that. So moving our body is so, so, so important. Again, if you're not really into hardcore exercise, like I am not anymore, you know, things like just walking. Taking a walk every day can have a really incredible impact on keeping ourselves toned and fit. Yoga. Yoga is amazing. Tai Chi, Pilates, you know, gentle bike riding. So it doesn't have to be really super hardcore exercise. I suggest aiming for 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. So when you put it that way, it's totally doable. You can do just like add a 30-minute walk at lunchtime, and that takes care of a 20-minute walk at lunchtime, you know, every day during the work week. You know, that'll really go a long way towards helping you reach your exercise, you know, requirements for the week. So aim for 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week of just very moderate exercise. So move your body. And finally, tip number 5, go to bed earlier. We are a chronically sleep-deprived society. We're tired all the time. We stay up late, we get up early, we stay up late, we get up early. Eventually it snowballs and we're so chronically overtired. So this can really wreak havoc with our hormone production. Again, that balance of our hormones and that dance of our hormones during our monthly cycle is so very important for trying to conceive. We want to have our endocrine system, our hormones in good working order. And our sleep schedule really goes a long way towards helping to facilitate that happening. Some of our hormones are produced while we sleep. And so it's just very important to make sure we're getting adequate rest. Rest will also help us with our mental clarity. I know that when I'm very well rested, I wake up more refreshed, more ready to face the day. It helps me think better during the day, solve problems, deal with stress. You know, having that mental clarity that adequate sleep can bring us can help us in so many areas of our life, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So making sure we're getting adequate sleep is very, very, very important. And it's something, just by going to bed at a decent hour every night, we can just make leaps and bounds, strides forward towards improving our health. So going to bed earlier, that's some really low-hanging fruit that I urge you to consider. So those are 5 ways that you can really supercharge your health quickly in a very positive way. Eat more vegetables, drink more water, ditch the caffeine, move your body, and go to bed earlier. Those are some really key things that you can start doing right away to really drastically improve your health. I have a bonus number 6 tip that you can do to supercharge your health. And this is one of my favorites. I urge you to take some time every day to connect with yourself. Maybe about 15 minutes every day. Spend just getting in tune with yourself, connecting with your innermost self spiritually, emotionally, just really checking in. You could do journaling, you could do meditation, you could do just centering breathing, you could set an intention for the day. That time really helps us to supercharge our batteries so that we can do all the other things, all the healthy eating, all the exercising, all the water drinking and moving our bodies. I mean, all of that comes from the space that we create every day when we tune in to ourselves. So I hope that's helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment below on how you're doing in any of these areas. You know, and just how you're doing on your journey overall. Leave a comment below. Love for you to hit like, subscribe, or share if you want to share this information. You can always go to my website, yourfertileself.com, and download my free ebook, 101 Tips to Boost Your Fertility. So until next time, see you later.